Man United have had a pretty impressive transfer window, bringing in the highly sought-after Paul Pogba and securing the services of Henrik Mkhitaryan. But this weekend, it was their other signings who really shone. Up front, the big Swede Zlatan continued his impressive record of scoring on his debut by netting United's third in their 3-1 win over Bournemouth. At the back, Eric Bailly showed exactly why Mourinho was keen to add him to his team, with a solid defensive performance coupled with a Man of the Match award. The only thing missing from the perfect league debut was a clean sheet. Jurgen Klopp seems to have signed the perfect player for his system, and Mane showed this weekend against Arsenal just why he'll set Anfield alight. With superb runs in behind the defence and looking extremely confident with the ball, the former Southampton man was rewarded for his efforts with a magnificent solo goal. Nathan Redmond had undoubtedly been Norwich's best attacking threat for the last few seasons, but questions have always been raised about whether he had the consistency required for the Premier League. The signs for Southampton are promising, with an impressive performance on his league debut, scoring his side's only goal in their 1-1 draw with Watford. After a big money move to Man City from Everton last week, John Stones strolled into the City back four full of confidence and composure. He didn't have much to do in the game, except for watch Rodwell slip the ball through his leg to set up Defoe for Sunderland's equaliser. However, his passing ability and solid defending proves why Pep was desperate to sign him, and why he should flourish under his management. Leicester City's title defence started poorly this season, with a 2-1 loss to newly promoted Hull. The loss means the Foxes are the first reigning champions to lose their opening game since Manchester United defeated Arsenal back in 1989. New addition Luis Rodriguez had a very nervy debut at the back, making too many defensive mistakes and taking too many risks in an unconvincing performance alongside Wes Morgan, who himself looked a shadow of last season's player. Rob Holding's debut was one to forget, with the defender being beaten for pace on many occasions and looking seemingly overwhelmed by Liverpool's quick passing and attack. His performance underlined the glaring issues in Arsenal's defence, with many of their first-choice defenders out injured. Another Arsenal debutant came in the shape of Swiss midfielder Granit Xhaka. He came to the Premier League with a reputation of an aggressive hard tackler, and he certainly played up to it, managing to commit more fouls than any other player in the league this weekend, despite being on the pitch for just 24 minutes. An early yellow card for the former Leicester man may have hindered his game plan, but he still seemed to pick up where he left off from last season with a typical combative approach. Partnered in the centre with Nemanja Matic, together they provided an effective shield in front of the back four and allowed the likes of Hazard, Oscar and Willian to push forward. West Ham had a few debutants on display against Chelsea, with none of them having a game really worth writing home about. Nordtveit's passing was often wayward under pressure, and Toure slowed down West Ham's attacks as soon as he replaced the injured Ayew. Ayew himself had shown promising signs with good attacking movements and an understanding with his new teammates. Hopefully he'll come back stronger. That was Copper 90's report on how the new signings have done in their first game. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.